Hello and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we've got a brew built around Etrata, the Deadly Fugitive, which is a 3-mana 1/4 with Death Touch. It is a vampire assassin. It says face down creatures you control have pay 4 to turn the creature face up. If you can't exile it, then you can cast the exile card without paying its mana cost. And most importantly, whenever an assassin you control deals combat damage to an opponent, cloak the top card of that player's library. So cloak means you take that card and you put it face down, and it becomes a 2/2 creature with ward 2. So a pretty powerful ability. This card didn't really see much play in Standard before now, but we did get a few new assassins. The most important one probably is the Iridescent Vinelasher, which is a 1-mana lizard assassin, 1/2 offspring for 2, and has landfall whenever a land you control enters. It does 1 damage to target opponent. So a pretty powerful 1-drop that can curve well into Etrata. And we also have the Agate-Blade Assassin, which is a 2-mana 1/3. It's a lizard assassin, and when it attacks, the defending player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. And an old card, which is an assassin, is the Pyrotechnic Performer, the 2-mana 3/2 lizard assassin with disguise, and when it's flipped up, you deals damage equal to its power to each opponent. So if you notice, all of these assassins are also lizards: lizard assassin, lizard assassin, lizard assassin. So I do have this assassin theme, but it's also a lizard themed deck, so it's an assassin and a lizard themed deck, and also kind of an outlaw deck because all the lizards are also outlaws. So we kind of got 3 tribal themes going on here, but I haven't really seen much people play with Etrata, and it's actually quite a powerful card. So I thought I'd give it a whirl in this list. So the lizard theme here, we got Gev, which is a 2-mana 3/2, a legendary lizard mercenary, ward pay 2, and other creatures you control enter with a +1/+1 counter for each opponent who lost life this turn. Whenever you cast a lizard spell, does 1 damage to target opponent. So a pretty solid lizard sort of lord kind of here, and as well as a Hired Claw, which is a 1-mana 2/1, and whenever you attack with one or more lizards, does 1 damage to each opponent. 2 mana to put a +1/+1 counter on it if an opponent lost life, and only once a turn. So we definitely have some lizard themes. Also the Valley Flamecaller, which gives an additional +1 damage to all your lizards. The other lizard to round off the deck is the Thought-Stalker Warlock, which can kind of Thoughtseize your opponent if they lost life. If not, they just discard a card when it comes into play. The Flamecache Gecko, which is nice because the Vinelasher and the Hired Claw can kind of ping them for 1 on turn 2, or turn 1, or yeah, turn 2, and then turn 2 you can play this, and then get the free mana off of it, and it has a useful sort of loot effect as well. And then the last Laughing Jasper Flint, which is also a lizard, also a rogue, and it cares about having a lot of outlaws in play. So the more outlaws you have, the higher the X is. You get to see more cards, exile more cards from your opponent's library, and get to play them potentially for any mana cost. So all the cards, including the assassins, which are outlaws, assassins count as outlaws, count for your your outlaw theme. And the Hellspur Posse boss creates mercenaries and gives your outlaws haste. So the outlaw theme here, the lizard theme here, and the assassin theme here all kind of tie together into one fun deck. We'll see how powerful it actually ends up being. We also have removal spells of Cut Down and Go for the Throat. Just kind of classic. It's pretty important to be able to remove our opponent's blockers for Etrata to work well, because we need to get in for combat damage. So really that's our focus, trying to see if these assassin synergies are worth it and powerful enough to add to this sort of lizard shell. So hope you enjoy the games. Let's jump into the ladder and see how we do. All right, assassin lizard block combo, and looks pretty good. Do need a blue source for this dude here, but we'll just lead off with Vinelasher. Opponent's got an instant. Green instant. Oh, nope. Okay. Aim low. Mono green. Something, something. Okay. Oh, there's a blue source. Play that. Ping for 1. So we probably want to take this down. We'll probably have to cut down. Save this for something that is a little bigger. Otherwise, yeah. Let's go here. And swing. If they don't have a blocker, we can play that Etrata. They do. Play out a few more guys. Assuming there's like a stompy list, so that'd be tough to get through with. Oh, no, okay, all right. Well, gonna ping. Just gonna play this out. See if we can get our our 2/2 off the top. Cloaking. All right, got there. Cloaked. And a hard-hitting question. Okay, nice. So already getting some value out of Etrata. Nice. And must have some bigger green stuff. Must be more of a ramp. A ramp list here. Yep, there's a 4/4. So we've got the go for the throat though. Get a lot more value here. Play that out. And see what we hit. We have 2 triggers here. Kind of snowballs pretty quickly. Ooh, Polukranos, nice. And so we can turn those up if we want to. And then ping for 1. Pass it, cast it without paying its mana cost. Sure. This is a 4/5. Alright, Bushwhack there. Oh, so the Bushwhack just traded there? Okay. Interesting. Okay, can't flip them up anymore unless we do its regular cost, which we don't have any green mana, so that's fine. We'll just swing. And what do we want to do? Maybe a Pyrotechnic Performer face down plus Vinelasher. Seems fine. Don't think they have any board sweepers. 1 clack, sure. So if we play another one, then this will kind of double. That should be enough here, I believe. We just go lay this out here. Play our land for landfall. And just swing. Block there, flip this. Pick up both of those for 6. That should be enough, right? Yep. Alright, GG. Assassins got there. On to the next one. Alright, Assassin, Lizard, Outlaw deck on the play. This hand looks pretty good. We got our Etrata here. And we can play out Performer. And yeah, let's see. I think we just play this out and see if they leave back a blocker or not. They got the recruit, sure. And swing for 2. Well, interesting choice here. I think we just take the trade, probably. before this thing gets any bigger. Okay with that. There's a Gev. Nice. Alright, so let's see. Play this, play... We'll just use all our mana here. Having a 1/4 is pretty decent against the recruit as well. Alright. Well, that's not bad. We do have a removal spell we can play here, so let's swing. If they double block, we can... Not gonna block at all, okay? So that's pretty good for us. Turn that face up. So we can play the Gecko and get the mana here. And we want to go for the Throat. Just go Gev plus Vinelasher plus land. Let's see, play the Gev. Or we could do... Let's see, when it attacks, put a +1 on each other creature you control. It's a token or rabbit. I don't want to remove that guy. Let's just hold up. Hold up to go for the Throat, I think is a little better. Warren Guard, yep. We'll stop at the beginning of combat, take out the Phineas. I guess to put a counter on something, it's fine. A swing with the Paw Patch. I don't mind just trading off this for it. Now it doesn't have really any good blocks. So we can use this to cycle the land. That's probably worth it. Oh, another land. Okay. Well, let's just swing. No blocks. Let's see what we hit, and not enough. That's fine. Comes into play with a +1/+1 counter. Alright. On to the next one. Alright. On the draw, Assassin, Lizard combo. His hand looks fine. Got a bunch of 1-drops here. Heartfire Hero. Okay. All of our pain lands, unfortunately. So, kind of want to lead with a Hard Claw. However, doing that might not be the best. I think I'm just going to go for a Vinelasher. Reason is this land will do less damage to us than this one, so I want to use it as much as possible. Against mono red, just preserving a life is the most important thing. It's going to be tough. Okay, there's another Heartfire Hero. So anything that targets this would just run over our guy. Monstrous Rage or... Yep. So definitely not worth the block there, but it's going to be tough to... Let's see what we can do. Do we want to play another one for some reason? Other option would be to play out the Performer, which could actually block, potentially. So I think we're just going to go for the Performer here. Let's just... Do we want to attack? No, I don't think we want to attack. There's some chance leaving it back is actually useful. In the case that they try to tap out before combat. But we'll see. A lot of scamps, a lot of guys. Ay. Okay, well, I'm gonna block there and I'm gonna block. I'm just gonna make my blocks. Oh, they didn't have anything? Okay, interesting attack. Another Posse boss, not exactly what we wanted to do. So now we could kick this, or we could just go this plus this. Actually, we don't have the red mana. So I think I'm okay with just offspring this. Just getting a bunch of little dudes out. And passing, so we can kind of trade them off. These scamps. Yeah, I'm fine with just trading off this 1/1. Okay, go to 7. Another performer. Interesting, okay. I mean, you can play this, or you can play this. Can't necessarily do both. So I think I'm just gonna disguise this. Maybe swing with one of these. Get in for one and then trade the other one off. Very awkward. Yep. Swing in. Get in for 3 at least. See what they have. The Monstrous Rage. Okay, get in for 5. So I'm gonna go to 2. I'm gonna give some the 2/2 block with. So now my pain lands are pretty tough here. This would be interesting to play out. I'll go to 1 life. I mean, basically anything kills me, so I have to be willing to take some risks here. This equipped here and a swing, we do want to make sure we can block that though. So I think using our last red mana for this, unless we draw a red source, is okay. Yep. Yep. And just gonna block here. Monstrous Rage will kill me. And I'm okay with that. Or that too. Alright. Good old mono red. On to the next one. Alright. Blizzard Assassin combo on the play. This hand looks pretty good. Give it a try. Lead. Do we want to lead the Hired Claw? Yeah, I think we're going to lead with the Hired Claw here. Though this land is a little awkward. But I think we may want to offspring this on turn 3. Ooh. Alright, well, maybe we wanted to lead with the Vinelasher, but now that we drew that, so a little interesting choice here. Let's attack the 2 and play the Performer here. Up against Forest, maybe. Not sure what we're playing against. Turns out it would have been better if we had played the Vinelasher on 1, I think, just because this is not a assassin, but we'll still get 1 trigger here. Could also, we could still just offspring this and wait to do this on the following couple turns. Seems okay, actually. And this will give me another 2/2 with a deal, but this could get a bunch of triggers, so yeah, let's do that. I'm okay with that. Offspring here, swing. Let's see if they have a sweeper. Hopefully not. Some sort of rural ramp. Looks like we're up against. Alright, surveil. The land. And plot. Trailblazer. Okay, so yeah, it looks like some sort of ramp list. So let me just do a little math here actually and make sure. So this is going to be ping For 11, this is a hit for... this will be 2. Plus 3 is 5, 6, 7. And then this flipping over is 6 more. So I think that's enough here to just win. No, not if you tap like that. Okay. Gotta be careful with auto tapper here. So, sky is there. Flip here. That's 6, and then should be enough to swing for the win. Alright. Good game. On to the next one. Alright. Lizard Assassin combo. This hand is okay. I guess I'll try it. Not the best curve, but not the worst either. Double Performer can be kind of sweet in the sense that they kind of double each other up. So that can be useful, but we'll see. See what we're up against. Oh, alright, here we go. Considering their options. Ooh. Alright, blue, white, something, something. Okay, there's the Hellspur Posse boss. We'll go with the assassin. Not sure if we want to disguise these or not. So we'll play the one that we know what we want to do, and maybe get some life gain might be useful. We'll see. Have them use removal. Yep. There's the removal. Sure, swing. Alright. Decent one. I think we just disguise this while we have the mana. Let's see what happens. Novice Inspector, sure. So it could be some sort of token list. Use the map. Land, okay. Ooh, that's a good one too. Alright, let's see if we can get in for 2 here. Probably not just gonna chump block. I mean, they could. But, okay, gonna take it. And now we can play our Gecko for mana. And then we'll play our Thought-Stalker for our little Thoughtseize. Ooh, Imitates Recruiter. It's not too scary, but Knight Errant. Lightning Helix I don't love either, but I think the Knight Errant has got to go. Card is just card advantage and a huge body that it's actually bigger than everything here, so I think that's the take. We'll see. They can play the Recruiter, or they could Helix one of my guys. We'll see what they got, though. Might be a close one. Yep, there's the Helix, and crack the clue. Sure. Attack for 1. Okay, oh, there's a cut down. That could be useful. Alright, so I think maybe just play this Recruiter. I mean, this Performer. And then swing here. This would be an extra damage if I flip this over now. Or I can hold up to cut down. I think I'm going to hold up cut down. And this will flip for 6. Okay, so he's actually going to make tokens off of the recruiter. Interesting. Alright, that's okay. Not sure if I care too much about that. And I could cut down the flyer, but I think I just cut down one of the 2/2s here. Yeah, I'll take one. And take that down. Okay, there's another land which lets me play this Posse boss, which gives everything haste, and I can pump things here. Not the best, actually, attacks. I kind of don't want to trade this off right now for his 2/2 here, but I could. There's one wants to attack well. Could have pumped this up, actually. That's okay. I'll just swing here for 2. And hold back so I have some better blocks for the recruiter turn. Alright, and anything else I draw, that's a good one. We'll have haste. Alright, there's the recruiter. There's a swing. We could just take everything, although we do get some just kind of free blocks here with this. Assuming they don't have anything. Block there, and then these could block, like on the warden. Or just take it, and then how much do we have going back? Let's see, let's do a little bit of math here. 1, 2, 5, 7, 9, 11, plus 6. This is flips for 6 more. So that's actually a lethal attack on the way back. Okay, so let's just block there and assume we can win on our backswing here. If I did that math correctly, this should work out, right? Back here, flip this. And that should be enough. Alright. Good game. On to the next one. Alright. Assassin Lizard combo. Let's see. On the draw, we have some 2-drops, a removal spell, our colors. This hand looks okay. It doesn't look great. An additional 1-drop would be nice if we had that. But let's see. We'll play out here. And then on 2, we can just play out the Performer. Oh, the Gav is pretty good, actually. Play that out. See what happens. Probably going to get hit with a removal spell here, but at least it'll cost them 2 life. We needed an additional land. That would be useful. Laughing Jasper Flint would be good. Yep. There's the removal. Like a mono black. Yep, creature, sure. Okay, there's our land. So these could be good, but they hit some removal. Yeah, I think we'll just go Laughing Jasper. Start. Could trade it off for the Preacher if we wanted to. We'll see. I'm feeling, yeah. Oh, yep, there's the removal. Okay. Yep, there's the draw. Deep Cavern Bet. It's going to take the cut down most likely. There it goes. Alright, there's Etrata. Interesting draw here. I think that might be the play. The most threatening of all the cards. And I think we'll just play it out and see if they have an answer to it or not. Fortunately, a lot of removal. Mono black is tough. Removal and discard. Imagine a swing with both. Yep. Now we could offer a trade here. Unless they just remove it. It's tough to say. I think I'm gonna go no blocks. Although, I'll do with that. Yeah, we'll go no blocks. We really want to get into damage as well with Thought-Stalker Warlock if we can. But we'll see. Creature of the Schism and Etrata are actually pretty similar cards. They both kind of get advantage. Alright, well there's the Gopher Throat. I'm surprised they didn't do that before they let me block. Okay, let's go for the Thought-Stalker. But we are like really pretty far behind here. There's an Archfiend, sure. And another Archfiend. That should end this pretty quickly then. Take us out of our misery. Yep. Down to 9. Land, sure. There's a Laughing Jasper. Yeah, just no removal here. We'll swing. There's the cut down. Yep, and that'll do it. Alright, welcome back to the wrap-up. Thanks so much for watching this sort of Etrata, Assassin, Lizard, hybrid, outlaw, combo, aggro deck. A lot of things going on with this deck. Definitely a fun one. Definitely, this was fun to try out and build. Etrata definitely impressed me. Some games it just kind of ran away with the game. If you had a good curve of just like Assassin on 1, Assassin on 2, and then Etrata, and you just got like some free 2/2s off the top of the library, you kind of snowball the game out of control, and you get a huge advantage that way. You can also kind of like cast the spells with it. Etrata is kind of cool with Pyrotechnic Performer as well, because Pyrotechnic Performer works well when you flip cards over, and Etrata, the cloaking lets you potentially flip the cards over and get this trigger on the Pyrotechnic Performer. So there's some cool synergy there as well that I didn't realize before playing this deck. Everything else kind of panned out pretty well. I mean, I feel like, the mana base is a little tricky because of 3 colors, but it worked fine. The only changes I might make is maybe these Hellspur Posse Boss might be a little too slow for the deck. 4 mana is maybe a bit too much. Maybe you could add another Gev. Gev's pretty strong. Another Higher Claw, just to kind of lower the curve even more. A possibility, if there's like a bunch of aggro you're expecting, you could even add another Cut Down or another Gecko as well. That's maybe the main change I would make. The Flamecallers were okay. You could add some more Thought-Stalker Warlocks. Those are pretty good against control. If you felt like there was much control you were going to face, you could cut these for these. But overall, I think it's a pretty decent list. Let me know in the comments what you think about the deck. Any tweaks you might make to the list. And thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.